files, records, items, fields. Data stored in computers is normally connected in some way. For example, the data about the 20 students in the set that has been the example over the last 3 sections has a connection because it all refers to the same set of people. Each person will have their own information stored, but it seems sensible that each person will have the same information stored about them, for instance their name, address, telephone number, exam grades. All the information stored has an identity because it is all about the set of students. This large quantity of data is called a file. Each student has their own information stored. This information refers to a particular student. It is called their record of information. A number of records make up a file. Each record of information contains the same type of information, name, address, and so on. Each type of information is called a field. A number of fields make up a record, and all records from the same file must contain the same fields. The data that goes into each field, for example Iram Dahar, 3671 Jaipur, 2415 will be different in most of the records. The data that goes in a field is called an item of data. Note, some fields may contain the same items of data in more than one record. For example, there may be 2 people in the set who happen to be called Iram Dahar. If Iram Dahar's brother Bilal is in this set, he will presumably have the same address as Iram. It is important that the computer can identify individual records, and it can only do this if it can be sure that one of the fields will always contain different data in all the records. Because of this quality, that particular field in the record is different from all the others and is known as the key field. The key field is unique and is used to identify the record. In our example, the records would contain a field called school number which would be different for each student. Note, Iram Dahar is 10 characters, 1 for the space, Pervez Durrani is 15 characters. It makes it easier for the computer to store things if the same amount of space is allocated to the name field in each record. It might waste some space, but the searching for information can be done more quickly. When each of the records is assigned a certain amount of space, the records are said to be fixed length. Sometimes a lot of space is wasted and sometimes data has to be abbreviated to make it fit. The alternative is to be able to change the field size in every record. This comes later in the course.